Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time you're watching. Welcome back to 7 Days to Die Will Base. Today we are utilizing the Trader Buffer Zone to direct zombies into a perpetual motion AFK floating Horde base. So this base is a little expensive to build, a little time consuming, but once it's built, the repair cost is not too bad. Plus, we can utilize a trader to fight off the rest of the Horde at the end of the Horde night, so you're pretty much safe during the entire night. Let's jump into how to build this bad boy. Alright, so this is not exactly going to be a day 7 Horde, but here we are. I have dug this big trench along the entire perimeter of the trader, and you should be aware by now that zombies and yourself cannot damage or dig or build upon the trader perimeter. There's like a buffer zone. Now, back in the day, Trader Jen had some cosmetic pieces that would stick out like this with barbed wire on it. And we used to be able to place blocks on that and have that as like a floating trader base, parasite base. And the zombies really could not touch you. So what I've done here is I replaced some of my sloppy not being able to stay inside of the lines cutting with these steel blocks here, which will work to our benefit. And we're going to do a floating base. And we're going to put a plate here. We're going to learn how to use the advanced rotation. Advanced rotate the plate. And we can do that along this entire little section here. And we're going to rotate this plate all the way around. And you can see this white little cube here and how the plate is now facing on this side. So this is going to give us a nice little floating aspect to our base. And jumping zombies will like to jump on that part, so we're going to build up from there. Sweet, so now we have an anti-jumping platform here, so zombies cannot jump from this area to here without getting smacked into the wall and falling down. We can even go one more higher just for safety's sake. And the cool part about this base, all you really have to worry about is the spider monkeys and the birds. Alright, so now we have our anti-jumping wall. That's going to go all the way up and prevent the zombies from jumping over to us and being able to really bash or do any damage to our base. And all we're going to do back here is put out a nice little floating platform. And we can even go as far as putting up the anti-cop targeting just like this. Do one more over here. And look at that. We have ourselves a floating platform kind of hiding back here. And I think the awesome trick for this would be, and all we really have to do is put up something for the zombies to target. We're going to use some hatches here, which should incentivize them to come to this side and try to whack us from that area. And we'll lay down some cross beams. And we'll lay down some iron bars. Sweet. Put the hatch down there. That way we can easily escape. Jump out if we really wanted to. So now you're probably wondering, how the heck do we get back over there? We just built ourselves in and now we can't really get back in. We're just going to utilize our ladders here. We're going to put our parkour skills to use. If you are able to dig a big trench like this, you're probably later in the game and your parkour is probably pretty high. And all we got to do is hop on over to the ladder. Bada bing, bada bang, bada boom. We are in like sin. Put some spikes up here to protect against the bad birdies. We are all set. Now, if your parkour is not that high up, that's alright. Just move the ladders a bit closer. But I like to have the ladders pretty far out. A little bit more safer that way. So yeah, we're going to knock these bad boys out. This is how we're going to get into the base. Now, the big question is, will zombies target the supports here? Or will they target the hatches we have on the other side? Well, that's what we're here to find out now, aren't we? So we're going to get over here. I'm going to spike up this roof. And then we'll bring it on a Horde night. And hopefully we are going to have zombies try to target this area, but they cannot quite make it to us. That is what we want, though. We want them to struggle bus to get to us. Alright, Trader Joel's is now closed, and for whatever reason, that also closed my hatches. Let me get back into my dude here. Let's open these all back up. Bada bing, bada bang, bada boom. Let's go back into floating cam mode. And Horde Night is here. Come on, Mo, come do something here, buddy. So I do have some guns that I should probably reload. Do that while we're floating around here. Just in case, but I really want to see how the zombies act with the floating base here. What they try to attack. Maybe. The 1400 Horde Night. Where is everyone? Wow, I am an idiot, aren't I? Let's put invisibility back off. It's no longer taking screenshots. let's get back inside of the Horde base here. Wow, I'm an idiot. Take off God mode, and let's get our everything set up. Here comes everybody. Alright, that was really confusing for a second. And all I did is I slapped a ladder over here so zombies can get out of the pit. Probably going to want to put a better one up there, but as you can see, this is doing pretty darn well. I'm waiting for the zombies, the spider monkey guys, to come up this way. I'm really hoping they come target the hatches, and maybe we'd be able to shoot out here. And as you can see, spitters like to target trap doors, and if they can see you through like bars and stuff like that, so they're really not going to spit a whole heck of a lot. If you really wanted to add a different element to the base, you can put bars along the back here and shoot out. Something I will probably do after we run through this Horde night real quick. We'll throw on a tier 7,777. So yeah, let's just hang out here and we'll watch the destruction, or lack thereof. So it looks like they're starting to dig out down here, but I don't really believe that they're going to tunnel enough for any damage to be caused. That might just also be that they can't find a way out. Let's see what these guys are doing. What is this? It's like a flippin' zombie Pez dispenser. Oh, that's fantastic. Alright, we finally have our first customer up on the roof there, so that's a good enough excuse to get back in here. Hey, buddy! Aww, that was short-lived, wasn't it? Well, if we get this going, we can get up here. I hear you guys whacking. So again, spider monkeys were the only real threat, and birds, which really there aren't that many of them. So sweet, this base is already pretty successful. I'm just going to hang back. I'm going to shoot anybody that needs to be shot. I might go over there and add another ladder just for the gigs. Let's do that right now. A little floaty-float action. Yeah, because they're trying to dig out this ladder. That's the one improvement I'll probably do, is add like a better escape route for the zombies. And there's one more improvement I can see happening in case they do start to dig, and that is going to be... Let me get out my little diggy gun here. We don't even have to use the diggy gun. Yeah, we should. That's diggy gun. Excuse me, Mo. And all we're going to do is add some more supports coming back here, because if they're going to continue down, we really want the steel holding up our base to hold, you know, the base up. So chances are, by the time that morning comes, these zombies have chilled out, we can easily go in here, fill out any holes in the morning. Excuse me, I'm trying to demonstrate stuff. But that's just maintenance. There's no, really, I need a bandage. So yeah, we can repair anything that the zombies have actually damaged down there with some terrain fill blocks. Alright, so I made a couple tweaks after that little lesson. Nothing really interesting was happening, so I decided just to skip the rest of Horde Night there. So as you saw, I did add these little, I don't know, pallet forks. Just something to keep the base floating a little bit longer. You can always reinforce like an entire block here made out of steel, concrete, even cobblestone works for this base. I know that for sure because I've built one out of cobblestone before. So they didn't really destroy too much down here. They mainly just dug a lot. And all I did was add a... Ooh, we should probably get rid of that piece of junk. I added a few ladders right here. A little more indestructible ones made out of steel. And I built a, you know, Minecraft staircase here. Give the zombies a little incentive to come back up. As long as they keep cycling in a loop, they'll keep continuing to wreck themselves. I put some spikes up here to prevent the zombies from getting up on the roof. And I think we are pretty well set to bring on a 7,777 Horde Night and try to be as AFK as possible. Ooh, Horde Night is back upon us. 7,778 because I forgot I have the days set differently on this world. So we'll bring on all these guys. They're going to do their typical runny, jumpy, nothing I can do about it. Oh no. And hopefully these overhanging spikes will prevent those creepy crawly spider monkeys from doing anything. So they're still running and jumping. Zombie birds are just going to keep doing zombie bird things, those damn little bastards. I want to see if they're utilizing this at all. So they are going straight for the ladders here, which means that Minecraft Stairway to Heaven is probably more or less just going to be like the absolute contingency. But they're not doing a whole heck of a lot right now. Alright, so that horde was going pretty darn smooth, and I noticed one small thing that they were doing is there was one or two zombies still clawing at the base of the support system here. So I tore down the supports, I put solid blocks the whole way through here, just one layer of the solid blocks, and then I plated up the front of those blocks, and I extended our little hold up platform here. So all we're going to do is double check to make sure that's working, but I am fairly certain that we have a complete AFK base. We'll wait for the entire horde to finish, and I'll show you how I plan on cleaning up the zombies afterwards.
Trader Joel's is now closed.
Alright, 8,888. Let's get out of here. Let's see what our friends are going to be up to. Here comes our first real victim. There he goes. Nice try, dude. So they do get the occasional whack in there, but if you really wanted to, you can nerd pull across with a repair tool of some sort. Just repair all that. They get one whack there. Boo-hoo. You can even sit on the inside with a repair hammer. Cool. Let's watch this all unfold. I had to bring in a little bit of fun. So yeah, our non-stop Pez dispensing zombie AFK base is doing pretty darn well. Alright, good morning, welcome back. The zombies did eventually start killing themselves as they were falling. That was kind of fun, but nothing interesting really happened throughout the night, so all we're going to do is we're going to get back into ourselves here. In order to fight off the rest of the zombie horde, all we got to do is jump on over to the trader side, whip out your gun, and shoot them as they come up. Again, the zombies cannot get to you from over here, so it's a win-win. The only ones that can possibly come up... Oh yeah, there you go. Y'all wanted more explosions on the channel. That's more explosions. And the cool thing about this is we have the Minecraft staircase that can go all the way back. Let's wipe out these guys. We'll see what damage was actually done, and we'll say our goodbyes. Alright, stragglers are taken care of, and all we got to do to get back is hop back into our base here, climb up our ladder, and hop back on over to this platform. Bada bing, bada bang, bada boom. Now, it sounds like somebody spawned inside of my structure, so I guess whenever you're doing the supports, make sure that it's completely enclosed. Let's see if we can find out where this dude is. So he spawned all the way down here. Let's give him a quick little poke. Anyways, so I guess whenever you're building this support, make sure it's solid. I don't know why he spawned down there. No big deal. Probably because I don't have a bedroll or a land claim block here. Maybe something to think about if you go ahead and build this base. But yeah, let's check out the damage real quick. They managed to take out one steel block, one steel plate, sorry, just one steel plate. And they damaged these ones a little bit. The ladders kind of got messed up by that demolisher. No big deal. We have the backup staircase right here that leads all the way up. All right, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope this is helpful. If you want to go ahead and use a base like this, by all means, do it. Do your own thing. The whole point of this game is to be creative and have fun. Hopefully, this will give you an idea of something to do. I'm not going to say it's low maintenance because you do have to put a lot of material just to build this. I think concrete or steel is the best way to go, but earlier Horde styles you can go, or Horde Knights, you can go cobblestone probably just fine. Just remember to upgrade it. You can nerd pull all around all that you have to. So, thank you very much. Don't forget to drop a like. Any suggestions in the comments are greatly appreciated. We have a lot of cool videos lined up, and I appreciate you hanging out with me. I appreciate each and every one of you. I hope you all have a good day, and I'll catch you in the next one.